I put my slides on SlideShare for you, but you'll never find them. Let's talk about why. It's The Social Networker, episode 38 from Spike Studio. You know, SlideShare just really isn't sharing very well. Hey everybody, really quick, I wanted to show you something about SlideShare around this written post and show you some live things, what's going on with it. They've kind of screwed up the way they do social and searching and finding things and everything else. I was going to do it in front of the green screen and figured I want to sit down, move myself to the side so we can concentrate on the screen. So let's jump in. I've actually got, let me go back to the home page. I've got SlideShare open. So we've got the home page. First problem is, let's do a simple search. I was at an IBM event last week. It's called IBM Connect. So we'll search for IBM Connect and oh, there was an IBM Connect presentations that showed up a few minutes ago and now it's gone. I'm wondering if there's a difference between what server I hit or whatever, but it showed in that drop down we were just typing. So I'll type it, IBM Connect presentations. Let me see if there's any on this first page. Not a one. So I said, you know what? Not a big deal. Let me filter the results. So I filtered it. I said, let's go by latest. Went by the latest. Still none. I'm looking for IBM Connect presentations. No. So we'll go back to the top. Oh, wait, maybe it was one at the bottom. Yes. One at the bottom that was just updated a short time ago. One out of this whole page that have nothing to do with the event. So I said, maybe it needs to be in quotes. So I put it in quotes. Now I get a bunch of random things around IBM. And I know some of these events. I know some of these slides. Some of them are a year old, as you can see. One from 3 days ago. So the way they're searching and working wouldn't even make sense. It's bringing up things that just don't make any sense to me. So I said, let's sort it again by latest. Now we're getting somewhere. So we're getting a few more things to show up inside of here that are a little more recent and some other ones that don't fit, which has been interesting. There's a lot more slides in this up here on SlideShare. So I said, you know what? Huge topic is X pages. It was there. It was all over the place. I'm going to hit enter. Once again, I get a lot of stuff on X pages. Not a problem. So we'll filter and let's look for stuff that was uploaded this month. Same as the latest, but this month only. That way we know we're getting things from the conference. So it searches, takes forever. We're still waiting. Apparently it can't sort this way. This took longer than you think. I just did edits. I'm giving up and we're going to change the relevance to latest. So I put in the latest. So now we're getting is a few things that were just uploaded that contain X pages. So we're seeing the latest in order. Now let's search for something that we know title-wise was uploaded today. We'll change it again to filter the results. Go by the latest. You get a few more. Some things don't really contain Lotus script. A few others are a little bit older. No big deal. Here's I want to show you the next step they did. So a long time ago, they used to have a section on here called events and conferences. So I saw it, and this is where they really messed up again. So if you look down on the right, they have the latest conferences. So I got excited. I'm thinking maybe it's there. What they had, let me jump up to a different tab to show you, is I had a link to the previous year's events. I had them all shared on here. So now, go to the right, sorry, we can't find what you're looking for. But we go back up to the left, it was SlideShare/event/ the event name. Great way to bring together all the slides and create the events. They blogged a couple years ago, well, we're going to stop doing that. We want a better experience. No, a good experience is to have all the slides together that are easily grouped in a list and a format and something about an event where we can put a time and a place. Made perfect sense. So I said, you know what? Maybe it's still there, but it's hidden. So I removed the event name and just hit event thinking I'd get the old page. No, they let a user register the account event. So now I've got a user in Barcelona that has no slides, no picture, but that's a pro version, somehow pro, called event. So I said, you know what? They also, if we go back to the home page, change tabs, go down, we have latest conferences. How these are organized, there's nowhere to find. They don't tell you any way to do it. It looks like below that they spotlight some other events of their own, but there's no way for you to build a conference. You know what? I picked one. I said Frameworks Day, 4 presentations, or here we go, Interaction 13. So Interaction 13 has 7 presentations. Let's find out how they do it. We'll go to the top left. They have a URL now. It's called conference instead of events. I said conference. Makes perfect sense. Now they have it under conferences. Let's delete conference. Hit enter. Another user called conference. It's the most silliest thing I've ever seen. So there's no way for you to build a conference. There's no way for you to build an event. there's no way for you to group the slides together. So, and the sorting and the mechanisms don't always work, as we just saw. You can't always find things just by searching. There's things that are in some of the tagging and searches that don't work either. I'd like to know if they're listening and if they're paying attention is, how do I build a conference? How do I build an event? Or how did you guys do it that it shows up that's on here? And is this something that they have to do? And look at how recent these are. These are within a week ago. So is this something that SlideShare had to do and they had to know about it? Is it something that's only done now through, pro versioning to be able to build an event or a conference, which doesn't make any sense to anybody, because when I read it, I couldn't find it on there either on their pro pages. Really like to know exactly what's included. If anyone knows the answers to these, please let us know. Read the full post that's here from the Social Networker, where we're doing this and talking about how it all fits together and sharing and embedding. But I want to give you a quick screencast demo to get your attention and also show you what the heck I was talking about. It's another Social Networker.